If you go into the resources section, there's an Excel spreadsheet, so go ahead and open that up. If you make sure you're on the Tools tab, and you can click on the Add Subtract button. And that brings up the spreadsheet here, and also our Add Subtract tool. So let's say we're going to look at actually subtracting numbers. So let's say we're going to have 7 minus 5. So we'll have 7 here, and we're going to subtract off 5. Now we're not going to use the subtraction button here, we'll just leave it as an addition. So we're going to subtract off 5, so it's 7 plus, and it would be the number minus 5. So we've got 7 plus minus 5, which gives us a value of 2. So let's close this down here, and we'll have a look at the spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet is just the same as the previous spreadsheet, but we've got an extra 4 rows that we're going to use. So that's row 14, 15, 16 and 17. And we're going to use those whenever we're doing a subtraction. So these 4 extra rows just follow the route that we mentioned in the previous video. We're going to have to find the smallest mantissa. So it's going to be the smallest value between the Y mantissa, that's this one here, and the X mantissa. So we're going to have to find out which one of these is the smallest. And we'll see that in the next video. Once we've found out which one is the smallest, we then have to invert that number. So this is the inversion of the smallest one here. And then we're going to have to add 1 on to get the 2's complement. Now you'll be able to see the plus 1, and the plus 1 is away over here. So here's the plus 1 here. So it's going to be 1 plus 1 is 0 carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 carry 1, and we do that all the way along. And you'll see that we get this 2's complement of the negative number. Now what we have to do is then add on the other number. So we've just got a copy of the other number here, and we add these 2 together, this number here and this number here, in order to get the added number in this row here. So let's not get confused about this. This spreadsheet is exactly the same as the previous spreadsheet. So if I just go in and press the hide, so that's the previous spreadsheet. Whenever we do addition, we add this row here and this row here, and it gives us this row here. But when we do the subtraction, what we do is we add this row here and this row here, and it gives us this row here. So this gives us an indication of how we're going to do our subtraction. But a thing to note here is that we're also going to have to normalise the result. And in order to normalise the result from a subtraction, we have a different normalisation process than from the addition. And we're going to look at that over the next video. So if you like, you could stick a few numbers in, and you can check and see how the addition and subtraction are working. But of course you won't understand the normalisation process for the subtraction for the moment, and we will cover that in the next video. So thank you for listening. I'll get you on the next video. Goodbye.